Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. Here's what we're going to be doing today. I'm going to show you what I'm doing in Southwest Florida in the Naples area. It's currently September 1st. It's about 98 degrees. It's really hot and humid. Humidity is about 95%. So I'm just showing you what we're doing. We're redeveloping the garage. Normally, I walk over to the regular walls. Any exterior wall that actually connects to the outside. However, this wall is inside. Basically, it's the inside of the garage. If that block connects to the exterior, is part of the exterior wall, they build out a block and then they stucco over it. So it's basically block, poured cement, rebar tied together, and then stucco cement patch, and then they make a texture, throw it on the wall, skim it down, and then paint it. So this is what we normally do for all of the exterior walls, whether they're inside or outside. So as we go across, this wall you see, this wall here, this is connected to the inside of my house, so that's why hasn't got any damp issues going on with the way they build them. So any part of your garage that's on the other side connects to the inside of a house which is air conditioned, they build it out of drywall just like usual. And then here we had orange peel texture and then painted. So they normally paint on white. It's easier to keep a white garage clean. So what I'm doing is I'm changing all of it. So here we go. So I'm doing the floor. I've started filling up the expansion gaps right here, which is, I'm using the Whalen texture, the epoxy cement patch. It's a really good product. It sets up really hard. I've got to grind it down and then fill any other gaps. But it's obviously I'm going to epoxy the floor at some point. Don't know what epoxy to use. Don't know how to do it. I'm really looking out for see if any of you can send any comments or possibly some product recommendations to what to use. This here is what I use to actually fill those gaps. That's it. The Whalen concrete patch repair. It's really good. Sets up really hard. However, it doesn't go very far. I've opted to do a 2-car garage, and all I've done is go from here across to the other wall, and then I go from the back wall to the front. And I haven't finished it, and I've actually done 2 of those packs already, so I'm on my 3rd. So it's quite an expensive thing to do. Not sure whether I'll use that product or not going forward, but it works. So if you're going to do this, take on this kind of job, it's expensive to do anyway, so what's another 50, 100 bucks here or there. All right, so this is what we're going to do. I'm going to walk you through the garage so far. Probably should have started this a few days ago when I started, but hey, you can never go around to it. So trying to make the most of the holiday weekend. So I went with the light grey. So it's an easy color to match. It's an easy color to get onto the walls. The walls absorb it nicely, and it comes out pretty well even. So reached out to Obsessed Garage, bought a load of products there. Anybody that's into detailing, you'll recognize these pieces. So CR Spotless, the ionized system, the CoxReel. I bought the CoxReel right here, and as you can see, hang on a second, move it out of the way. So there's the CoxReel. It's got the 100-foot Kobrajet with the quick disconnects on it, right here. Stainless steel quick disconnects. I bought the stainless steel shelf, and I bought the K1322TS. Obviously, it's the auto on-off by the trigger, so it's a really good pressure wash. I haven't used it yet, but I'm looking forward to actually getting it connected up and using it. Had a problem. My walls I must have hit a steel in the wall, so mounting these, I put tap cons in. But what I did to make this shelf even stronger is actually drill some extra holes right here, and then use some nuts washers, and up here some cap nuts right here. You see this cap nut? So it finishes off nicely when you're looking at it from above, right? So I did that, and then I obviously put the anti-vibration with the wing nuts on. Look, it came out pretty well. It's mounted, it's straight. I've had a plumber come and just disconnect that, or just to keep the pipe clean for now while I'm building it. So I had a 1-inch pipe straight off the main feed, another main feed coming into the house. They teed straight off the main feed in the ground outside. Brought me in a 1-inch feed, and I painted it blue. So this here is all copper. This is a 1-inch brass, I think it's brass, yeah, 1-inch brass ball valve. Then this is brass as well. and then they put on a 1-inch PVC, schedule 40 PVC connector for me, because all of the manifold here, which obviously is going to go across and tee down with gate valves and ball valves, etc., into the CR Spotless here, through here, it's all going to be 1 inch, apart from obviously the connections. I can't change the connections. This is a 3/4. So I'm going to reduce where I need to, but I've got 1 inch ball valves, stainless steel. Everything's going to, all the ball valves are going to be stainless steel, and then the connectors are obviously PVC. The pipes are going to be PVC. There's no leaching properties out of a PVC pipe. So if you build it out of aluminum, copper, brass, or something like that, you will get over time with the deionized water, it'll leach some of the minerals and some of the chemicals out of the pipe. I'm not sure what the real impact of that is. I don't know whether there's been enough, what's the word, investigative efforts to see what kind of leaching, how bad is it, and so on. But I just decided for the best of my vehicle, I decided to build out PVC. So I'm going to obviously build PVC. Everyone's probably seen how this is all set up on Obsessed Garage through their videos on YouTube. You can see how that's all been set up. And then I'm going to do the same thing, but I'm actually going to have some T valves that come across here. I'm going to have a T that comes across here, and then it's going to come up, going to T out, and it's going to come up, T out, and then come down through another 1-inch ball valve into a bucket filler. And then as it comes across from here, I'm going to go up, and I'm going to cap it here, just in case I want another connection off somewhere else into the garage. So I'm going to cap it off here, and then obviously I'm going to come up here and go into a stainless pipe into the inlet. I'll just cap that for now, stop getting any bugs in because we're in South Florida. I'm going to put stainless into there as well. But I'm probably not going to do it the way they do it at Obsessed Garage. I'm probably going to come out of here on an elbow immediately, a 90-degree elbow. So that's going to be a 3/4 GHT to a 3/4 MPT. Going to come straight out, and it's going to go this way, right, like this, and then I'm going to have another elbow bringing it down, and then all I need to do is come from my top of my pipe straight up and connect straight into that elbow. I'm going to do the same thing with this, because this is a bit tight for me, and if this ever has a problem, right, and it splits or whatever, and the connection splits or whatever, it will blast a hole through this cabinet. So what I'm going to do is come out here as well on an elbow. I'm going to come down here, and then I'm going to bring this connector straight from my CoxReel. It's going to go straight up like this, right, and then it's going to go straight into that connection, right. So I'll show you when it's all done, but obviously we won't have a twist in the pipe, but it should be good when it's finished. So if anybody's wondering what this red box is, what you'll see is it's a water manifold distribution center. So the house has every faucet, sink, outdoor kitchen, toilet, everything you have where you have water sent to it, showers, etc. They all have their own individual shutoffs. If anybody's seen this before, see if that's the bathroom, and bathroom number 2, hot water. If I want to shut that off, I just put this tool on here. I turn it and disconnect it, and now you can see that T is facing the wrong way, facing the other way to the others, right? And therefore that is shut off. So I can go upstairs, disconnect that pipe, etc., and you'll see that there's no water coming out of it. So now obviously open it back up because I don't want it shut off right now. There's an opening in it because originally this was white, so was the door panel, the hinge, and etc. that went on there. So obviously painting the board, painting the housing for all the pipe work. Don't know if I can show you the pipe work, but there's all these different pipes that go up and up into the house like this. So they built this big box to cover them so they don't get damaged. So I'm painting the actual door right now, so that's why it's off. So the hot water cylinder, it was sitting on the ground in the pan like this, plastic pan, and then the builder put 3 bricks underneath it. I don't know why they do that, but it's probably so if there's any leaks, it actually will run out over the top of this first before it gets to the bottom of here. So they're just about the same height, so no water will get in through this seam. So that's probably why they do it. So what I also did, because I want to be able to wash the floor and not get any spray off, I built a concrete plinth, which is 4.5 inches here at distance. It's square, just so I can set that on. and I moved redid the pipes, etc. Had to redo the cabling, so expanding foam, obviously we'll cut that off and finish that off nicely so you won't see that bulbous expanding foam sticking out there. And then you see, going back from the wall, regular grey, gonna have grey all the way across here. This is the wall, this wall here. Basically the other side of it, because it's drywall, the other side of it should be an interior wall inside. It's on AC, and it is. It's actually my office. So then it goes round and it comes up to the door, so in the ladder. So I'm going to quickly run around. I'm going to stop the video right now and I'll run around the other side and you'll see what I'm about to do for the other side of the garage. But before I do that, obviously I used some spackling paste from a spray gun. Went up the side of my actual garage vac made by Hoover. It's a really good vac. It's all you need for a home garage. The vac pipe's nice and long. You can get around all the way around the garage. You can go all the way down my drive. It's a pretty good unit. It's probably one of the better purchases I've made so far. But I'll clean that up. You won't be able to see any of that. So once it's done. So that's it for now, and I'll post the next video soon. Thanks everybody. Hope you enjoy. Bye.